Welcome to Coach's Corner, presented by Conditioned Air. Mike Kelly, joined by Brad Ralph, the head coach and general manager of the Florida Everblades. And the Blades winning 3-0 last night over the South Carolina Stingrays in Game 1 of the South Division Finals. How would you describe last night's game?
Well, obviously a great start to the series. Really happy with how the guys came out. They were ready to play. We had our legs. I thought we worked really hard. Our work off the puck was excellent with good routes, and it was a physical game. So, nice to get that first goal and really not look back from there.
Yeah, timely tallies. Anthony Romano with a pair of goals. Hudson Elenick with a goal and an assist. What did you think of their games?
Yeah, you have to give credit to Logan Lambden. He stepped in. It was his first playoff game this season. I thought he brought a lot of energy, speed to that line. It was a line that, hasn't really been clicking in the first series, so great to see them get on the board. And like we've kind of talked about, our depth in scoring, you're going to need different lines to contribute on different nights, and I thought that line was great last night.
Goaltender Cam Johnson doing Cam Johnson things, 22 saves last night, extends his ECHL playoff career record to 15 shutouts all time. He was solid again.
Yeah, he was great. It was a more challenging game for him than maybe the shot clock would indicate. There was a lot of point shots with traffic that he handled well. He made a couple great A's when we needed him to. Hats off to him. I think we can be better defensively than we were last night, but when you have a guy like Cam backstopping you, it always gives you a chance to win and breeds a lot of confidence in our team.
Everblades nearly doubled the Stingrays in the shot category, 42-22. What did you think of the shot production?
Yeah, I don't know if the shot clock was indicative of maybe the scoring chances back and forth. They do a great job of blocking shots. I think that's certainly one of their strengths. I think our forwards can do a little bit better job making their goalie's life difficult, just taking his eyes, and creating a little more chaos at the net. But overall, happy. It's game one. We had a really good morning here to reset and recover for tonight. Keep building and finding ways to get better.
Game 2 of this best of 7 series. How do you get more of the same here tonight and the same result?
Yeah, each game kind of demands what it demands. So, we've got to be ready to put the same amount of work ethic and maybe more if the game demands it tonight. So resetting and making sure that, we're just mentally and emotionally engaged, and like I said, whatever it takes, we've got to find a way to get it done.
Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's the head coach and general manager of the Florida Everblades, Brad Ralph. And straight ahead, it's Game 2 of the South Division Finals, the Stingrays and the Everblades at Hertz Arena.